Hi guys, welcome back. So first I'm going to be starting off with my face. I'm priming today with the Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizing, the smoothing one. I'm just going to be applying this all over my face, just in an even layer. Next, I'm going to be spritzing my face with Makeup Forever Mist and Fix setting spray. I was feeling a little dry today, surprise, surprise, so I felt like this little setting spray should do the trick, and it did. I have a couple of breakouts, so I'm going to color correct. This is the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the green corrector. I'm just going to be applying that with my finger on my breakouts. As you can see, I have like some dryness, I can't talk, around my mouth, and then I have like some red patches on my cheeks and my forehead and on my nose. So I'm going to be applying that and then blending that in with my Real Techniques sponge. For foundation today, I'm going to be going in with an oldie, but definitely a goodie. This is the Kat Von D Lock It Tattoo Foundation. I'm in the shade Deep 74. You guys know I love this. This is old school. It's my favorite still, or at least one of my favorite like nighttime foundations. I don't wear it every single day because it's definitely super full coverage and heavy. So I'm just going to be applying that all over my face and blending that in with the same sponge. I want to note that the color might look a little weird at first. That's just because of the lighting. I promise you this color matches my skin tone. The lighting will change in a clip or two, so it matches, I promise. And now we are the same color all over my body. Thank God. For concealer, I'm using my LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Toffee, I believe. I'm just going to be applying that on my chin, up under my eyes, and blending that in with, I'm not sure, actually. Oh, I don't know. I think it's a brush. Yeah, it's the e.l.f. stippling brush. There we go. I'm going to go over the concealer spots with my Real Techniques sponge just to make sure everything is completely blended out. To set the concealer today, I'm using my Mercier Loose Setting Powder in Translucent. And I'm just going to be applying that all over my eyelids, up under my eyes, and on my chin, and around my mouth. So we're going to move on to eyes now. I'm first taking the Nubian palette by Juvia's Place. This is a new product that I'm using on camera. I'm going to be taking this really warm light orange shade. This is going to be my transition color. I'm using my LEB square just blending in brush, and I'm applying this all in my crease and really on my outer corner of my eye. I know you can't really tell that it's there, but trust me, it's there. It's like literally the perfect transition shade for my skin tone. Next, I'm going to be taking a darker orange. I'm taking the Graveyardgirl Swamp Queen palette by Tarte, and I'm using the color called Dogman. It's just a more of a brownish orangey shade, and I'm going to be applying this really in the crease in the outer corner, so basically on the same exact areas that I applied the previous color. You just want to make sure that you concentrated on your outer corner and make sure you blend everything out and make sure there are no harsh lines anywhere. So now we are getting into the part of the video where things got a little tricky for me. I'm going to go back to that Nubian palette. Nubian palette. I'm going to take this reddish brown. So I picked this up with an Anastasia blending brush and I thought that it was like going to show up and going to be perfect and you know whatever. And it was literally like I was applying nothing on my eyes. I could not get any pigment from this shadow and it was so frustrating to me. I tried and tried, and right here is really when I realized, okay, this is not working. Something else has to give. So I'm just going to be applying these two shades here and mixing them together, and then I'm going to be applying them on my outer corner and blending them into my crease, and it kind of gave me the color that I was looking for. So yeah, I'm still half and half on this palette. I love some of the colors, and then the other colors I'm just like, there's nothing. So that's that. I'm just going back in with that LAB square, just blending in brush just to make sure that everything is really nicely blended. Next, I'm going to go back to that Tarte palette. I'm going back and forth today in this video. I'm taking this really pretty gold color called Sassy Bun. I'm applying this with a Sonia Kashuk synthetic brush, and I'm really focusing this on the center of my lid. And then for the inner corner or inner third of my lid, I'm going to be taking the highlight shade that's in this palette. It's called Gator Wings. As I mentioned in my last video, this is my favorite highlight color of all time right now. But I'm just going to be applying this like in my inner corner and on the inner third of my eye and blending it in with that gold color. By the way, did I mention that this palette literally smells amazing? I don't know what it is. It smells like vanilla chocolate and I love it and I hope it never goes away. Have you guys noticed that too? I know it's weird. I'm just going to be going back with that same blending brush and just blending everything in as usual, making sure that there are no harsh lines. I feel like I've said that a million times. No harsh lines. And I'm also going to be going back and applying some more of that gold shade. I felt like it got a little lost in the blending process, so I'm just going to be reapplying some of those shades. Next is eyeliner. I'm first taking my Kat Von D tattoo liner in Trooper, and I'm just kind of outlining the wing and the shape that I want my liner to be in, and then I'm going to go back in with my NYC Liquid Liner and fill everything in. Okay, we're finally moving on. I'm going to be taking some mascara now. You can use whatever mascara you have handy. This is, I believe, a Rimmel mascara, but I'm just prepping my lashes for fake lashes. And for fake lashes today, I'm taking the Vegas Nay Grand Glamour lashes because I wanted to be super dramatic. Can we just point out the fact that I just put on lashes on camera? I never used to do that. To set the rest of my face, I'm using my Loreal True Match powder in the shade Coco. I'm just taking my Morphe M439 brush and applying this all over my face. Next, I'm going to take my Rimmel contour palette. I'm not really sure the shade of this, but it'll be listed down below in the bottom bar. I'm taking my Real Techniques powder brush and just kind of contouring my face a little bit. I'm going to go over it with bronzer so it's not so harsh and so everything is all blended together and everything like that. But yes, I'm contouring my cheeks and my jawline and my forehead. For blush, I'm taking my BH Cosmetics Glamorous blush palette. I always get so tongue-tied. I'm going to be mixing these two shades together. At first, I applied way too much because I look like a clown. But luckily, even though they're extremely pigmented, they're super easy to blend out. So that's a plus. I'm going to highlight now, and I'm going to go back to that Tarte palette using the shade Gator Wings. Okay, so I just wanted to point out that my highlight was kind of like botchy today. I don't know, I was not feeling it. The color was perfect, obviously. It's nothing wrong with the formula of the product. I think it's just I need a different brush. I feel like this brush is way too dense and concentrated for highlight. So I'm on the hunt. Leave comments down below for your favorite highlight brush because that will help a girl out so much. I'm also applying this highlight shade up under my brow bone. I know at first, like I said, it looks like super crazy, but I am going to go over it with my blender sponge thing from Real Techniques and blend everything out, and it'll look amazing. I'm going to set my brows in place with my Loreal Brow Stylist Sculptor. No, this is the Brow Plumper. Brow Plumper. God, I can never talk in voiceovers. For my waterline, I'm taking my Rimmel Kohl Kajal in Nude, my favorite nude eyeliner in the world. It is so creamy, it glides on, and it honestly lasts on me all day long. I'm going to be taking that same orangey shade from the Juvia's Place palette and running that up under my eyes, along with the mixture of the orange shade from the Tarte palette. Whew, that was a lot to get out. And next, I'm just highlighting my inner corners with the same Gator Wing shade. Once that is done, we're going to move on to lips. I'm lining my lips with the Jordana Easy Liner for Lips in the shade Coco Loco. I love that name. Oh my god, I'm just going to stop talking. For my lip color today, I'm using the Tarteist lip paint in the shade Grunge. It is seriously my favorite brown. I love it. I don't think you guys understand how much I love this shade, but it's amazing. After I finish applying this, I'm going to set my face yet again just to make sure that I'm not cakey or powdery anywhere. And I'm also going to be taking a little bit of the NYX Liquid Suede color in the shade Downtown Beauty. It's more of like a camel shade. I'm just going to be applying this on my lips and we are done. So I hope you guys like this look. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on all of my social media accounts that will be linked down below. I'll see you guys really soon. Love you. Bye.